Presents Gameify the News. Thank you. I'd like to welcome everybody. Today we're going to take some news items that are happening in the world and in Australia and make them into games. So I'd like to welcome our panelists to come on out, and they're going to introduce themselves. The way we're all going to introduce ourselves today is we're going to take that Gameify the News thing and do it to ourselves also. So we'll each say what our name is and then what kind of game. If our life were a game, what kind of game it would be. So while everybody gets seated, I'll start. My name is Dar. I work for Polaris. And if my life were a game, it would be a turn-based strategy game because I really like to take my time, think through things for way too long and waste my time on decision-making and then take incremental steps. So that's me. Welcome. Why don't you introduce yourself, Matt?
Hello, I'm Matt Shea. If my life was a video game, you know those like really crappy games that you play for 20 minutes, you're like, this game is actually really crappy, and you stop playing? That one. All of them.
I like it. My name's Dylan Zahner, or 8-Bit Dylan on YouTube and Twitch. And if I was a video game, I would be a Wii title shovelware game, like those ones that like are super like they're licensed and like you like who buys those? I mean, there's some people that buy them, but like that'd be me.
Somebody has to buy them.
Someone has to love me.
There's an economy there.
Someone's got to love me.
There's someone in the world.
I
love
always
you.
wonder how like where did those who makes those games? Like
You know, I always wonder who makes the games that are on airplanes. Have you ever played those like Hangman on the airplane? Like who's sitting there coding Hangman for the airplane?
I was on an airplane that had like actual tablets and they had Bejeweled and everything. It was crazy.
What airline do you fly?
It was Air Canada.
Oh man.
Ah.
Canadians get everything nice.
Is that not a good airline?
What?
Is Air Canada not a good
Everything in
airline?
Canada was nice.
Yeah, isn't it like Air Canada's like the one?
No, I don't
bad.
know. Some people are like Air Canada sucks. Other people are like it's okay, but I mean it's an airline, so
An airline, they're not all that great.
basically
are they?
just a monopoly. So
Anyway,
So
my
Reese.
name's Reese Smith. If my life was a game, it would probably be an intense resource management. So I'm a game developer. We've got really to manage our time and money and effort so we can still eat and make a game.
And I am Jackson Ryan. My life game would probably be a roguelike because my life's weird and things just like always. I don't know what's coming next, you know. So I just turn up in a room like this. I'm like, wow, I'm on a panel, and it's kind of
like
scary.
that,
I can
isn't
see
it?
myself on the screen.
yeah, don't
It's-
look behind you.
Oh wow,
it's
that's
scary.
what is going on back there?
Terrifying.
Get that off me. So yeah, that would be me, the roguelike.
And you only live once.
You only live once, that's right, permanent death, so I don't have any extra lives. That'd be me.
Nice.
Dark. I know, we started real dark.
Yeah.
So to explain what we're going to try to do, I'll start with a news item, and then these guys are going to have to figure out who the protagonist of this game would be if this news was game, how the gameplay would work, so what kind of game it is, the title, and the marketing slogan. So if this is a game, like how are we going to try to get people to try to play this game? Let's start off with something local, some local news.
Okay.
The New Zealand Herald reports on the front page of one of the recent editions of the New Zealand Herald that Jerry Seinfeld is making his first stand-up appearance in New Zealand ever. They're very excited, and he reportedly is very excited to be in New Zealand as well.
You said local news. This is Australia. Did you realise you came...
They're different countries, man.
Oh,
To
come on.
Australia?
The accent's the same.
What?
Oh.
Wow. What?
Those are
okay.
fighting words.
No.
mate?
This area of the world. I also, this is my softball attempt to, for you Aussies, like, what do you have to say about New Zealand?
I wonder who the
Jerry
protagonist of this
Seinfeld.
game is going to be.
They're all right.
Yeah.
So who's the protagonist of this game?
It's got to be Seinfeld.
Elaine.
Right? Like Seinfeld in its entirety.
Maybe the game. Oh.
Can it be the bee from Bee Movie?
Why not? Yeah. No.
The bee?
Maybe it's like a heckler. If like secretly heckle
Ooh,
Jerry
that's
Seinfeld
interesting.
Yes,
in his
heckle.
first,
Yeah.
stand up.
Yeah, because you got to make him feel uncomfortable, and you got to shout Aussie slogans at him or New Zealand slogans.
Right.
Yeah.
So are you an Aussie heckler or are you a New Zealand heckler?
You're an
shoot.
Aussie heckler.
Yeah.
In New Zealand.
In New Zealand.
Yeah. Okay.
So you've gone to New
So it's
Zealand
double
to make
dangerous.
both Jerry Seinfeld
Double
and
the
New
danger.
Zealanders
Well,
feel
can we
bad.
have like a mini game where you have to get to New Zealand first?
Got to figure out your way through the airport into the plane.
You got it
Beautiful.
like it's Papers, Please style.
You know, like New Zealand have
completely
very
unrelated.
lax, like, again, we're going back to airports for some reason, but You can basically get on a plane there with no security check. Like I've got on a plane. It just has the rotor, the rotor blades thing. Get on, no check. The most horrifying experience of my life. I did not think that plane would make it anywhere. So maybe we can include that somehow.
Okay. All right.
I don't know.
All right, so we've got the heckler.
Yes.
What sort of gameplay are we thinking? What is this?
I was
is this
thinking
RPG or is this?
I was thinking, like, if you're going to be heckling someone in, like, a comedy club, like, maybe if we're doing this whole Aussie-New Zealand thing, this, like, rivalry, maybe you have to, like, sneak your way through the club to get close enough to yell an insult at Jerry Seinfeld, and then duck and hide so Jerry Seinfeld has no clue where it came from.
It's a stealth game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stealth
stealth
gameplay
game.
elements, yeah.
Hitman.
Yeah.
Hitman style.
Hitman.
You have to like
Hitman.
take them out and get in
Oh
there.
my god!
Hitman insult game. That's
And
insult.
every level you
So
got to
you've
get a bit
sneak
closer.
into the venue, work out where who you can disguise yourself as, make sure it's the front to get your insult in there, and that's similar to like taking out your target, and whoever gets taken out along
Every
the way
level
too.
you had to get a bit closer to him. Where at one point you're like disguising yourself as like one of the bouncer people.
Yeah.
What do you call it? Security people up on stage with them or
Yeah.
something. You got to become like the opening act. It's like the final level or something.
Oh, shoot.
And you spend the whole time just razzing on Jerry Seinfeld.
Do you have to write your own heckles, or do you think that it comes like preloaded? Like
Maybe you have to pick the best one for the
Yeah.
situation, so you've got to sort of
That's
gauge
good.
intel about the venue, so you don't make it straight to the stage to make your insult.
Well,
You've got to work your way around the venue, find out facts about it, and pick one from a list.
So it's kind
Or
of
maybe
like
find-
LA Noir. Like you have to pick the right dialogue. Like
Yeah,
there's a
pick a
dialogue
line
tree.
to-
Yeah.
Well, has anyone played not Hello Sir, Oh Sir, the game where the insult simulator?
No.
No.
So
I've
there's
heard
two
of that,
people,
though.
and in the middle there's a whole lot of insults. Like you got you, and like you have different types of words, and you need
Yeah.
to string them all together. And you also have your own words. And if you sip tea, you get more words, and so you have to strategically pick your words so that you have good insults. Could be something like that, But it has to be Aussie insults. So
Maybe
you gotta-
also to tie into like Jerry Seinfeld, you have to actually listen to, like, maybe they have like Jerry Seinfeld's comedy routine playing in the background. You have to listen to the jokes that he's making and choose insults that are like relevant to what he's saying, so that way he feels more insulted when you actually like insult him based off what he says.
So if there's a hierarchy of like which one's more important to beat the game, is like the win condition upsetting Jerry Seinfeld, or is the win condition upsetting New Zealand?
I think it's upsetting Jerry Seinfeld without having all the New Zealanders murder you.
Yeah.
So the win condition is upset Jerry Seinfeld, but you can get murdered on the way to that happening.
Yes.
Okay.
So the stealth portion of it, you have to disguise
Right,
yourself.
right,
so
of
they
course.
don't-
Yeah, you got to get to the getaway car.
Yeah.
You can't just heckle and die.
No, you got to get out of there quick.
Of course. So then, what's the name of this game?
Oh God.
Wow.
The heckler.
The heckler.
Heckle.
Something along the lines of Hitman would be nice, but with the heckle in there.
Heckman.
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 Heckle.
Oh my God.
Heckle man.
I've
Got
also
to do
not.
with Jerry Seinfeld, right? Like he's
Yeah.
part. He's
Whatever.
The Adventures
Whatever,
of
that's not important.
Heckleberry Finn.
I'm trying to think.
Heckleberry
I've not
Finn.
seen enough Seinfeld to know like a good quote.
me either.
That we could like.
What's the deal with Jerry Seinfeld?
And none of us.
That could be the
Seinfeld
title of the
guys?
game.
What's the deal with Jerry Seinfeld?
Yeah.
Marketing. There you go.
What's the
The
deal?
deal with
Yeah.
Jerry Seinfeld.
All right.
I don't mind that at all.
What's the deal with Jerry Seinfeld?
There you go.
Okay, so we've got what's the deal with Jerry Seinfeld?
Okay.
It's a heckling game where you play a Australian anti-fan who wants to fly to New Zealand to heckle Jerry Seinfeld on his first appearance in New Zealand. This is a stealth game where the bad guys are the New Zealanders trying to kill you, and you're trying to upset Jerry Seinfeld. There's also a mini game to get to New Zealand, right? How are you going to market this? What's the marketing slogan of what's the deal with Jerry Seinfeld?
You make an app, you make it free, and all the app is Jerry Seinfeld, and you slap him and insult him. I have no idea. That was just.
We need some. Oh, you mean like so it's like an app?
Yeah, it's an
it's a
app on your
marketing app.
phone, and you can just
Phone
like.
app, you get it for free, and you just
like. Or it's like a Siri, and you just insult him.
And you get 10% off the game if you
apps.
win the app. If you get past
you
the
get
app.
if you do well enough in the app when the game releases, you get a hat.
Ooh.
A hat.
Special hat.
I feel like we're
Special
missing
hat.
an opportunity with Seinfeld and not
Legendary
having any soup references at all.
You get a soup hat.
There we go. That's what I
Done.
wanted.
Sold.
Soup
Write
hat.
it down.
Super
Lock it in.
hat.
You get a
Alrighty
free-
then.
You better
Soup
make
hat.
this game. You better
Hat.
make
Yeah,
it.
if this game's not made, I'm gonna be
I
personally
think we
insulted.
need to make the best game here.
If the best game is here, I'll try and do it in a 2-day game jam.
2-day game.
Oh, wow.
Solo dev. So don't make it too complicated. I'm not very good.
That'd be great. So what's the deal with Jerry Seinfeld? The marketing revolves around a mobile game where you can get a special soup hat if you beat up Jerry Seinfeld. Is that right?
Yeah, insult him.
That works.
No big deal.
Yeah.
Can we work out how the soup hat will work? Is it like one of those like nacho hats that you can dip into the soup bowl in the middle, like it's bread based?
Is that a thing?
Oh, like the taco
they're
hat?
things.
Yeah, taco
Aren't they
hat.
super American?
Nacho, man.
Yeah,
Get them at like ball games.
Yeah, soup hat.
A nacho hat.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
like little croutons or something. I don't know. I just want.
I don't know where we're going with this.
I don't know. We talked about food and I'm gone.
Yeah.
All right. I don't want some food.
So all right, I think you guys did pretty good on that one. How do you guys think they did on that game? Are we feeling
would
good?
you play
Are we
it?
feeling, yeah.
Oh, we got thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
If you
I
like
can't see.
if you
Double
like
thumb.
the game,
More thumbs.
give them some applause and cheer right now. If you like the game,
I mean,
That's okay.
We'll work harder, guys. We're gonna do better.
I feel like we need to.
Yeah,
we need
that
to
was
give them some
terrible.
more. That was
that was
not a ton
we're
of
gonna
cheer.
do better. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
that's all right. Next one. Next
Okay.
one.
What is this? Let's see.
So for the next news item, the internet grieves when Twitter shuts down Vine after 3 years of it being live.
Well, you definitely only have 7 seconds to do whatever you're doing.
Have to. Have to.
So
It's a 7-second game. That's
7
it.
seconds.
Ooh, or it could be like WarioWare, where they have like the 6-second mini game, or like something like that, where it's like really fast.
wait. We'll call it 7 seconds of fame,
Ooh, that's
and it'll
good.
be you have to become a popular Vine star before Vine shuts down.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's actually a great one.
And you just have to choose all these
beautiful.
like different choices for like your vines. I think it's gonna basically be like a tuber simulator.
It's Tuber Simulator
Tuber
just
Simulator.
for Vine.
Viner
Yeah.
Simulator.
Tuber Simulator.
Okay, so the type of game is just a Tuber Simulator style game,
Basically.
right?
Basically, yeah,
And you're
yeah.
playing, and the protagonist is you're
Yourself.
like a high schooler trying to get famous.
Oh yeah, that
Yes.
or it's like yourself. I would think like you could make like an avatar.
Can you be like a failed YouTuber? And it turns out that like you need less time because you can't come up with enough content for a full YouTube video.
Oh my gosh.
So do you think it would
Like
make it
that's a
easier
read.
if you're a failed YouTuber to be a Viner, or harder?
it's just more desperate.
Depends.
Or
Just
desperate?
as the
More desperate,
desperation
yeah.
rises, you sort of move on, right?
We're reading so many people right now.
So basically, it just depends how you took it to be a failed YouTuber. Like if you
Yeah.
you took it really personal, then maybe you like put even more into trying to be a Viner.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So it's called 7 Seconds of Fame.
Absolutely.
The gameplay is a Tuber Simulator style game. So
Yeah.
is it freemium?
Wait, Vine is 7 seconds, right?
I have
Is it 7 or is it 6?
6. Wow.
Which is it
Got
6 or
called
7?
out.
7.
7?
We give 'em
It's,
7
we're
for
going with
copyright
7.
reasons.
7 sounds better than 6. Thank you very much.
I feel like it's 6, but I think 7 sounds better.
I thought I swear when it first came out it was
Also,
7.
for like copyright wise, we
Yeah.
have to watch
Can't be the
out.
same.
You know,
That's
we
true. That's
You
true.
can't call it Vine. You can't call it Twitter.
Right. It's
Okay,
it's just-
Google. Okay, Google.
Google's not
How
having it
long
today.
is a Vine video?
Everyone is on the edge of their sheets.
How long?
6 seconds.
Oh. You failed.
Wow.
No, I'm just kidding.
All right.
That's in the bin. Let's move to the next
No,
one.
in fact, they can be as long as 6.5 seconds,
Which rounds up to 7.
which rounds up to 7. Good day.
6.5 seconds of fame.
There you go.
6.5
You don't
seconds.
round up time. Usain Bolt doesn't run, and it's like, well, he ran 9.58. That's 10 seconds. He only ran it in 10 seconds.
I feel like I round up with a lot of time stuff. Like if someone's like, "How long is it going to take you to get there?" and I know that it's 15 minutes, I'm like, "It's going to take me 20 minutes."
Yeah, but it's not like a set
It's all
time.
about managing expectations.
Exactly.
And everywhere
Fine,
it
we're
takes
talking
20
about. It's a
minutes.
big deal.
Life
all
is
right?
about managing expectations.
Exactly. Like if someone tells you like they're going to be there in 10 minutes and they get there in 15 minutes, like how mad would you be?
Over.
I mean, not that mad.
Deliver.
Oh, yeah,
5
I-
minutes.
Other way
No,
around.
not
I'd
that
like,
mad. Nobody
really.
cares. No.
All
Okay.
right. Tuber
It's all
Simulator.
right. 5 minutes.
So
5 minutes
7
extra.
seconds of fame.
Don't
Yes.
expect too much.
What is the marketing slogan? How are you guys going to market this to the world?
I want to say
Market it
Vine,
on
but
Vine?
it's dying.
Put it on Twitter.
Yeah, maybe on Twitter.
Yeah,
That'd
you
be pretty
tweet about
good.
it. Send
Yeah?
out tweet bots that tweet
Try to make something viral about
Just
it.
make 7-second ad campaigns.
And just 7-second ads.
Cuts off.
Yeah.
Like it's meant to be a full length
Yeah, it just-
commercial,
it
and it
just
just like
finishes.
cuts off.
Full
after
length
7
commercial
seconds.
cut into 7-second segments.
Oh my god.
Gotta collect them all.
Gotta catch them all.
Sounds terrible.
Terrible idea.
But maybe it'll just work.
You don't need to
It
do any
might,
marketing
it
because
might.
all the marketing's there for it. All the Vine clips are already funny. So,
So
you
you
just
use
all
the
of them are there.
vines. to
you just
market
put
it.
your like logo over the top of a Vine. Bang,
Or-
like, what is this?
If there's a bunch of people that are big on Vine that don't know what to do after Vine closes, you just pay them money to advertise the game before their app shuts down.
Wasn't the whole idea to pay them money so that they would keep on going, but they wanted too much or something? They were like, give us $1.2 million each, or we won't
We won't
Vine
make any more
anymore.
Vines for you. I have no idea.
They all knew that Vine
That ain't my
was turning.
scene.
You know what's funny about the whole thing with Vine closing is like the 24 to 48 hours after that, everyone was posting the best Vines.
I know, right?
It was like the best time to be watching stuff because
They're not even going to shut it down. That was all a
it was just a viral marketing campaign.
Ooh, that would be smart. Oh my god. That
Yeah,
would
now
be so
keep it open
smart.
now. Like, it is literally everywhere. Why is it closing? What's happened?
Because nobody cares about it anymore.
Because everyone watched the
Apparently,
videos
it's
as
all
compilations on
I have a
YouTube.
feeling it might be a little bit more corporate than that. I feel like because if you think about it, it's very hard to monetize Vine.
Yeah.
Right.
What are you going to do, 7-second ads before your 7
Yeah,
second?
and I feel like
6.5
that
second
played a little
video.
bit into it, but I don't know. I should embarrass myself online.
Okay, I feel like we that's a good wrap. I don't think there's anything
Yeah.
any more that we can say about that game. How do you guys feel about this game? Any better or worse than last time? Cheer if you like the game. Wow, we are doing terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Well, look,
Oh my
look,
I feel like it's a
these-
step up from Jerry Seinfeld,
These
though.
new.
I think Seinfeld did better. I think
How
that's,
did we
and
do
that's
worse
something.
than Seinfeld?
That's a thing.
We peaked at Seinfeld.
Peaked at Seinfeld.
That's the first.
Okay,
Maybe
how
that should
how
be the game name.
do you think he came to Australia already? There's no way he's going to he hasn't been to Australia and he's going to New Zealand, right?
He's been here.
He has to.
He's had it
Guys,
before.
he hasn't. He's coming to do his first tour here as well. Second.
What?
I just worked out in my head. It's
That
his
is
second.
second
It's his
tour.
second. Yeah.
Yeah?
You're really smart.
I know. Thanks, man. It's his second time.
Dang.
Number 2.
So for our next news item, I'm actually going to give you guys a fake news item.
Roger that.
This
Already.
is so. I don't know if you guys have heard. There's this guy called. There's a Borowitz report, which is something that happens in the New Yorker, and they post fake headlines. But this headline got so popular that a lot of people thought that it was real. So that's why we're going to treat it as real news because a lot of people
Okay.
thought that it was real news.
It's like satire or
Yeah, so it's like satire, exactly.
the Daily Current or something.
Yep.
The
So,
Beaverton.
Huh?
The Beaverton.
The Beaverton, yeah,
it's another
exactly.
satire website.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm up on the satire game.
So the fake news item is that the English Queen offers to restore British rule over the United States to put Americans out of the misery of democracy.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Awesome.
She just
right.
offers it.
I feel
Yeah,
that.
so it basically like in the fake article, she's like, yeah, you know, like I just feel like you could use a queen again, so I'm offering you my rule as like a gift.
Is she gonna
my
go to
God.
America?
I don't think that she offers to go to America. She just
I was
offers to
gonna
make
say,
us
like,
a colony
she's
again.
pretty old.
Dang it.
Like,
Yeah.
flying's got to be a real.
Oh yeah, totally.
I think
Totally.
what would be hilarious, and if this isn't made, this needs to be made.
change much, does
I
it?
would love to see like a fighting game where all the characters are like popular politicians, or like you'd see the Queen in there, maybe some popular figures. Because let's be real, like American politics be a mess right now, and
It's already
like
like a fighting game, isn't it? The American politics.
yeah, exactly. But you could have like thrown some celebrities, maybe a Kardashian or two.
You had to be able to
like,
sling mud
you
at
know.
people because that's basically all that American politics is. It's just mudslinging.
Yeah, that could be a
It's like
move.
it's a high school argument.
sling?
That's all politics, though.
Combo
So-
breaker. Sorry.
So what if we're? But that's true. That's good for politics. But like, I feel like maybe the protagonist should be the queen. Like,
It has
I
to
kind of,
be.
Yeah.
I really want to play
Queen
a
just
game.
makes such a good protagonist.
She is.
Look at her. Imagine playing
She's
as
sassy.
a queen.
God, it would be
You wouldn't
incredible.
even
Has
need a
anyone
queen.
made a game about the queen? Like,
No.
probably
I
been
feel like
many
this
games.
is fertile
Yeah.
ground.
Why?
here.
There's not enough Queen games, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, Could
She's
always use more
everywhere. Like, you whip
queens,
out
let's be
you whip
real.
out a toonie and she's on there.
She's on the toonie.
Is she on the toonie? She's on like every coin.
Is she on Canadian currency?
Yeah, she's all over it.
Well, you have the Queen of England on Canadian currency.
all of it.
Don't you guys have famous politicians to put
No.
on your currency?
No, they're on our bills.
Aren't there
Like, we got,
Canadian
like-
founding fathers?
She's on our $20 bill, is it? Or no, they changed it, did they? They got new.
over there. You know, hey.
It's like one Canadian here.
Is the Queen on Australian money also?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
all the coins.
All the coins,
the back
yeah,
of them,
just
yeah.
her head when she's
Just her
young.
head.
That's right.
wow.
They changed. She used to have a young face on the coin.
Yeah, they get
as she got
older as
older.
the
They were
coins
like,
get
we got to
older.
make the queen older now.
They did age the
She's
queen and the
outdated.
coins.
We just have
So-
old white people.
So if the Queen is the protagonist, what's the game here? Like what I mean, she's offering to restore British rule over the United States. Or maybe she is restoring rule to the British over the United States, making the United States a colony. Like is this a RTS? Is this a Is this a turn-based strategy game, or is this a
All I
a
can-
resource management game?
All I can think of is like Civilization. Like you have to expand your influence. You're trying to influence all of these Americans about, hey, you should like join us.
I think this is why there's no games with the queen. It's boring.
It's really boring.
Yeah, it's really boring. Like, damn.
So how can we make the queen more interesting? How can we make her more exciting?
Time machine.
A soup hat.
Time machine.
Time machine, or she has to fit in with the American lifestyle, and so she like becomes super punk and like hipster and
Oh my god.
like hipster queen.
Fellow kids queen. How
And
do
the
you do, fellow
soundtrack
kids?
can be by Queen. It'll be Queen.
Queen
and
by
then-
Queen.
Yeah, there's meta. And then, like, it's open world, like, it's sort of like Assassin's Creed 3.
Assassin's Queen 3.
Assassin's Queen.
Assassin's Queen.
Assassin's Queen 3.
Wait, so she's gonna assassinate the president to become
Someone
the new
bought that.
president?
Yes.
Yeah, she has to run a political campaign under the guise of being an American politician, and once you get in, you get to instill.
How do you do, fellow Americans? It's
Steve Buscemi.
Steve Buscemi, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's got
I
a
didn't know
skateboard.
that.
How do you do, fellow kids?
I get you.
That.
So-
I think
You don't
that-
even know your
that
memes,
needs-
guys? What are you doing?
That needs to be the name of the game, Assassin's Queen.
It's definitely Assassin's Queen.
Definitely
3.
Assassin's Queen.
Yep.
So you said Assassin's Queen, and she's undercover running as an American politician. Like she's trying. Did I hear that right? She's trying to like be an American politician that wins, and then like unveils herself as the queen.
That
I
could
did.
work.
I
Yeah.
did say that. I don't.
And like in the game, like if she has to try and blend in. She puts like a "Make America Great Again" hat on, and then she can just blend into crowds.
Like
Nobody even
where did they
realizes
go?
it's the queen.
That's
but
right. It's like,
definitely.
That's
She might get
hilarious.
punched, though.
well, she just sits on a bench. No one knows that's the queen.
Right.
No one
Queen
knows
does not sit
Eating a
on
hot
benches.
dog.
Yeah, with her corgis. Her corgis can be her weapons.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
She throw
right?
corgis at people.
I feel like that's her ultimate move. Like when she gets to use the corgis, that's like when
That's
she's
the
really
summon.
Yeah. Like you have to like charge up for that one.
Corgi apocalypse, and it's rains
Summon
corgis from the
corgi.
sky.
All right. So we've got the game is called Assassin's Queen.
Assassin's Queen.
The protagonist is the queen. The soundtrack is by Queen.
Absolutely. Oh my god.
And it is so I'm a little bit fuzzy on the gameplay though. I'm kind of
wait.
not getting it. What type of game is it?
I think it's
don't
open
really know.
world game. I heard somewhere up in there.
Open world.
Yeah.
Like Assassin's Creed. But I don't know if she'd be killing people.
But it has to be a stealth game. But we can't make it like Hitman because we already did that.
yeah, we can't do Jerry Seinfeld again.
Why do we just want to assassinate people so bad? man?
Yeah, I believe
This is Grand Theft Auto.
I think
that you play as
the-
the queen.
There's too much
and
violence
there's
in
a
video
storyline
games.
that
Yeah.
you become the president.
So it's like a sandbox type game.
Yes, sandbox game where you
Sandbox.
play as the queen.
Look, if you had enough money, you could easily assassinate all the presidential nominees and become the only one left.
That sounds really scary.
That's terrifying.
Queen's
Wow.
down on her
was
luck.
too
Come on,
real.
the queen has a lot of money, guys. You see how many, she has like a ton of castles. Okay, I've been there to one of them.
I really,
I've been to one of them.
It was a
once.
big one. Okay, you see her dollhouse.
big
Her dollhouse is sick.
I really want to get Queen Latifah in as well somehow.
Oh yeah, of course,
Can
of
we
course.
get-
Down for her.
Yeah, so maybe
She
maybe
voice acts Queen.
yeah, she's Queen Latifah voicing the Queen.
Can she can Lightning McQueen be in there as well?
Yeah,
just
absolutely.
All the queens.
Everything that has anything to do with Queen.
Oh my
is
God.
In the game.
It's just queens. The game.
So it's a sandbox game, but everything in it is somehow related to or called Queen.
Assassin's Queen.
Assassin's Queen.
Assassin's Queen.
This is
All
a-
your weapons are Queen things.
Or Queenies. Yeah,
Kind of went off the rails, but I think we should just go with it here.
Yeah,
Okay.
why not?
Is the
I'm
main
rolling.
weapon a toonie with like the queen on it? Like, are you shooting Canadian currency at people?
Oh my god.
Probably be British currency.
British currency?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
So-
can, you can have any of the places that has her face on it, I guess.
So how do you market this? How do you get people to play?
Skins. You could have skins, so you could have like the British currency skin and the Canadian currency skin.
So the whole Commonwealth can
Australian-
get in on this.
Well, whatever. Like you can purchase it in loot boxes, like new skins for your queens and new queens. and Dude, we're putting microtransactions in this. Okay?
Queens on queens on queens.
Queens on queens on queens.
So yeah, how do you market this? What are you going to try to? what
Well,
are
you
gonna say to
get
people?
you get Queen Bee, Beyonce, definitely. I'm just going as many queens as I can. What's another queen we can go with?
Like I know like the queen that we like that God Save the Queen kind of.
Oh,
poster.
yeah.
But you just put like all the American politicians on that instead, and it's kind of like ironic because
We could do a Halloween update and call it Halloween.
That's the like
Assassin's
1.5
Queen,
patch,
Halloween
right?
update.
Yeah. Oh, like a kind
The
of more
Halloween
levels.
update.
trick or
A
treat
full
it
month
as the
of just
queen.
Halloween style queen things.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I really want to play that game.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm a
wanna play
sucker
as the
for all
queen.
things Halloween.
Yeah.
Hollow Queen. All right. So to sum it up, I hope this meets your pleasure a little bit more, audience, since we seem to be declining as we go through
play
each
this
game.
game.
You would play this. It's called
Say you wouldn't, you would.
Assassin's Queen with the patch called Hollow Queen. It stars the Queen with a soundtrack by Queen, with appearances by Queen Latifah and marketing by the Queen Bee, Beyonce. Is that right?
I'm down.
Perfect.
Oh, and your
brilliant.
power-up weapon is the Corgi.
Yeah.
Yes.
The ultimate weapon.
Duh.
The
All right.
Summon Corgi.
I thought that was just a given.
How did they do, guys?
They
like us.
Okay.
All right, we need to do more Monarch stuff. More Monarchs.
Definitely hit tons.
Do you have a fake news article about a king, perhaps?
I know, seriously. Something about King Batch or something. All right. I've got, so going across back to, sort of American-centric news.
Oh, God.
Chicago Cubs end their 108-year drought and win the World Series, coming back from 3-1 deficit to beat Cleveland in Game 7. Yeah. In the 10th inning, something like that.
Something crazy.
Yeah, something crazy. Like apparently the most epic game of baseball ever played.
Yeah,
they win the
Twitter
World
was all over
Series. People are crying in Chicago. There's apparently people visiting the graves of their parents, being like, "I'm so glad that we finally got to win."
Yeah,
so
sweet.
yeah, the Cubs win the World Series. What do you guys think?
Why do they call it the World Series when it's just America?
No idea what you're talking
Because when you're in America, you assume that you're just the entire world.
Yeah.
So true. I have
What sport
no
is
idea.
it?
This is baseball.
about. Baseball.
Listen, walk into a store. What kind of music is playing? It's American music.
Then I'm in the wrong place.
You're eating American food. Everything is America. Okay, that's why it's the World Series.
Okay, all right.
That would be tough. I don't want to do sports game because that's easy.
Yeah, that's
sports
too easy.
game?
You play baseball
No,
and have
not
to
a sport
win.
game. Not a sport game. Maybe like a dating sim.
Maybe like an assassination type of game.
Because you get all these fangirls,
God damn it, Matt.
fanboys.
It's not an assassination game.
Come on,
I'd be
guys.
so down for a dating sim.
Assassinate the other team.
No. Because of this new fame, because they just won the World Cup.
Yes.
Like,
So it's
you get
past
all
World
these
Cup,
people
yeah.
just coming at you, and you have to weed out who's just here for fame and who
your
actually
real
here
friends
to love
are.
me. It's like that.
Finding love after great success.
Yeah, like hot tofu
Intriguing.
boyfriend or something.
So the protagonist is a player on the team, or is it like someone that's not that important?
Maybe you have to find every player.
Maybe it's the least popular person on that team that's single.
and is now I'm
I'm
good.
on top of the world.
Finally.
Yeah.
He didn't even play. He was just on the sidelines the entire time.
Yeah, he
Now
didn't. He never
he's-
actually played in the game.
My team won
He was
the World
always in the
Series.
future.
I'm a
Exactly.
big deal.
See one.
Put that in my
You're
Tinder
a
profile.
bar as
be down for that.
the most. Who is the most unpopular player?
I
Do you know them?
I don't sports.
No idea.
You don't
I don't
sports?
even.
no idea.
What sport is this again?
What sport?
There's only one American on this panel, and I had to bring up baseball. God damn it. So you're on a dating sim, and you have to figure out who wants money, who wants fame, who really likes you for you.
Yeah, you need to.
Yeah.
Of course.
Are there multiple victory paths? Can you win if you
totally.
find someone who just wants to get with you for your money?
I don't. I think you lose.
You
then.
need to make an ultimate decision, and when you find out it was actually for money, they get a divorce and take half your shit.
So that sounds like a lose condition.
Absolutely.
Oh, so
you
you-
want
so-
that to happen?
No, that sounds awful.
Yeah, it sounds.
That's how you lose.
That's a lose right there.
Okay, all right. So so money is a lose. What if so you're trying to find someone who really loves you for you?
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that- So real, authentic.
Yeah.
But this is not an ironic game. This is a game that's pro real romance,
Real
love.
love.
So
Yeah,
find
we're
the
here
one you
for
like.
sat
deep
in a-
emotional
you
games,
sat in a
guys.
bar.
Okay.
And you've got to you walk around, you talk to the people, you've got to find the person that's right for you. The game ends there after you've chosen your person, and then it's just a video clip of what happens for the rest of your life. Like you get divorced,
Yeah.
you break up, she takes half your things. That's a loss.
But there has to be like an aspect where you talk to the girl and she drops certain hints. She makes certain references to
for
money.
sure.
You're like,
for
oh,
sure. You don't
she's
just walk up to a
totally
random
gold
person,
digger.
I pick you. That's not how dating works.
Yeah, no, you got to do the full shebang.
So it's like
Yeah.
That's how I date. I'm just like, I pick you. Get over here.
Successful so
It's
far?
time.
Oh dear.
Does that work?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, totally.
So the game takes place in a bar, and you're interacting with different people, different like men and women, trying to figure out who is the one for you.
Is it like a bar after party? After they win, you go to the bar.
Oh,
where they
that's
won?
good.
There it
Yeah,
is.
that's
There it
good.
is.
And everyone's just drinking, and then I like that. I
that's
would
gonna get
play this. I would
messy.
honestly play this game. if
That's
it was
gonna
an
get
actual
so
game.
messy.
I really like the idea that you start with the game takes place in the bar, but then most of the time spent playing the game is just watching the cutscene of what happens in your life
Yes.
after you choose the person.
Yeah.
And then like everything that you did in that bar like has consequences for the rest of your life.
Yeah. Oh God.
So what do you call this game?
Oh god.
Having flashbacks to my life.
Yeah, that one night that determined your future.
Oh God.
What are we calling it?
I don't know.
Baseballer.
Home run.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I was going to
Gotta
call it
get that home run.
Assassin's something, but
Or home base.
Assassin's team, perhaps.
Home base could also work.
Yeah, like if you get a divorce, then you can just assassinate the.
Oh.
Is that what's happening here?
Yeah, I think that's where we're going
crossover.
with this.
You gotta make
Assassin's
sure you don't get
Creed.
someone
I'll
who's
note
gonna
that.
kill you and take everything. It's like
Is
the
there
ultimate
a world in which you like choose the wrong one and then they kill you?
I would
I mean, there
imagine
has to
Like
be.
Why
you
not?
accidentally sleep with the serial killer.
if you really screw up and you don't catch any of the signs of a serial killer, and then she kills you and
Then
takes
you,
all your
yeah,
money.
you get straight murdered. Yeah.
There'd have to be like a long list of characters.
Right.
Like, so
Oh, yeah.
like all these different types of people.
Oh, yeah.
And like
Most
you have
of-
to figure out, are you good at reading people?
Most of the game development is just going to be character development. Like, we're just going
Yeah.
to have to get all these different characters. The gameplay is going to be shit. But there's going to be so many characters. It's going to have so much
Amazing.
replayability.
Do you think it'll be good for YouTube?
Oh, totally.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
man.
my God, yeah.
Yeah, those baseball
That's why I
games,
wanna
they're
play
all the
it.
rage on YouTube, guys.
All the rage.
Okay, so here we go. We've got Home Run, the dating sim about the least famous Chicago Cubs player in a bar, in an after party after they win the World Series,
Yep.
trying to sift through all the different people at the bar, trying to figure out who wants money, who wants fame, who wants true love, and who wants to murder them in their sleep. How are we going to market this? How are we going to get people to play this game?
I think it has like such a weird factor to it that it might market itself.
Oh, you don't even do any marketing. You just put it out
Like,
there.
If you could pay YouTubers to play it, but then you would be spoiling like all of the different like options. So
Right.
maybe just like have a booth at PAX and have like the weirdest marketing material. Like we're a sports dating simulator game without the sports.
No
Like,
sports in the game.
There's no sports, but it's
Tired
about
of
sports.
sports
It's
in your
not.
video
Original
games?
part of
We
the
got
story
no
is irrelevant.
sports in our video game.
Yeah. I think
Get
it would,
yours today.
I think it would market itself pretty well.
I
mean-
feel like that tagline is pretty strong, actually. The sports dating sim without any sports.
Yeah. Totally.
Perfect.
I'm not kidding. I would totally play this game.
You'd play this game?
Easily, yeah.
Do you think that this would be something that you could put together pretty quickly?
Oh.
How hard is the dev of this game? Is
It's
this-
it's a lot of different. It's a lot of different variables there.
Yeah.
A lot of different people you have to design. A lot of different choices.
There's a lot of paths and tree like
Yeah, a
branches
lot.
that you have to go down.
so the hard part is figuring out the branching paths and the
Yes,
characters.
yes.
But,
Yeah.
but the
And then also-
graphics doesn't have to be anything.
The crafts don't have to be. And they also, if there's meant to be a nice cutscene at the end, they would just be there's thousands of those for each possible
yeah,
possibility.
that'd be
Right.
tough.
Oh, that'd be tricky. Yeah, those
Plus, it-
cutscenes, man.
It has to be like believable dialogue too, because you'd have to be able to like semi-profile people.
Yeah, you definitely have to. You'd have
Like-
to get a really good writer on.
Yeah.
So most of the dev is just writing, just
It'd be
hiring someone
writing
to like.
and cutscene creation.
Crowdsource it. Crowdsource it.
Kickstarter.
Everyone start throwing money at the stage.
Everything's better when it's crowdsourced.
So Home Run, the sports dating sim without sports, crowdsourced.
Crowdsourced.
The crowdsourced.
It's crowdsourced.
Got it. Okay.
Get some volunteers. They'll go through all the crowdsourced material, approve or disapprove.
Right. Vote
Yeah.
the best ones to the top.
Kickstart it, and you can have your own character in the game.
Yeah, you could become one of the
Bang.
people that's a dating potential something.
This is great. How did they do, guys?
Told you we should have went with Assassin's team. I told you.
Okay, get out the good ones here, buddy.
All right.
Let's go. Come on.
Ugh. High pressure. So, coming back to the local news.
All right.
I was reading some newspapers here, and there's some meteorologists talking about how this summer in Australia may be the hottest, wettest summer in Australian history, particularly on the East Coast. So
All right.
there you go.
Hottest, wettest.
Hottest,
summer.
wet,
and
hot
wettest.
Australian summer. How is
That's
that?
the name of the
Well,
game.
there's the name
We've
right
done
there.
It.
We're-
Wet Hot
That's
Australian
summer.
summer.
That's the name.
Yep.
How exactly are we gonna make a game about the weather?
I got to make it hard. You know,
We
this
can
is
do
this
it.
is where
Wait,
you
we
really
can do it.
show
You
your
know,
worth as a game dev by like making a game out of the weather.
Let's see.
Well, it's gonna be far-fetched.
Hot
Nobody
wet
cares about weather.
summer. Maybe it's a puzzle game.
I'm thinking puzzles.
And in this puzzle game, you play as maybe Mother Nature, and she's having a real bad day. Like, she is just on the fritz. She is stressed out, and you have to kind of, maybe, this is going to sound weird. Y'all just work with me here. She's got knots in her back, and you got to, like, massage her, and you got to make her feel good. Otherwise, this is going to be the hottest, wettest summer I'm going.
Happy ending. I don't understand it because, like, if you did a good job, you're gonna get a wet, hot Australian summer.
No,
out of it.
you get
You're
like
good.
a regular summer, but because she's so stressed.
Wow,
and so
that
tense-
massage was so good that there's, you know, I'm not even gonna talk about it.
So,
I gotta keep this PG-13 or something. I don't know.
so
I'm family
I mean,
friendly.
here's the question: like, do you want a wet, hot Australian summer, or do you not want it? Because you could make it so that maybe you really want it to rain a lot. You know,
Wait.
and like,
Ooh, that sounds.
Mother Nature runs for
Here we
nature
go.
person. It's like it's you have a bunch of people and they're all getting elected. Someone has to decide the weather for the summer.
oh, like each person.
It's a political campaign now, guys.
Oh God, again.
It's a
And there's, you got certain people lobbying against it. People who like dry weather or something. I don't know.
We keep doing the political
Yeah.
spins, man.
we gotta
They're not
get some
working.
variety.
I like the massage.
I like the
Yeah.
massage. I like the puzzle
You're-
massage.
okay,
and
we're
massaging
massaging.
Mother Nature.
so it's a
herself.
it's
It's
a
like-
puzzle-based massage game.
I'm
So
just
you-
imagining like it could even be on phones, and like all you see is two hands and her back, and you just have to like push.
hitting
in
the wrong
certain
points.
points.
The weather
No,
gets
not on
worse and worse
phones.
and worse.
Like it's VR. It's VR.
Oh my God, that sounds so bad.
Okay.
And there's like a putty,
Wait up.
like
It's
a putty
coming in hot.
peripheral. So like it's like a human back.
Okay.
And
Peripheral.
Has anyone made a massage VR game yet?
With weather.
it's involving weather.
Well, I just want to know if they've
Part of
made
the
one at
story.
all, because that's a gold
Ask
mine
the
right there.
phone.
I'm ready.
How would you use
What?
your
The
fingers?
phone. Okay, Google it.
Okay. Okay, Google. Doesn't even work.
That's that. I
Has
would be
anyone
down for
made
VR.
a massage VR game? Viera? What's a?
Beautiful.
I'll just shut up. Hold on. I'm just gonna. There's a lot of buttons here, guys. Okay, hang on. Massage
VR.
VR game. It's gonna be porn. It's
There-
gonna be
It's
porn.
going to be.
Safe
Oh
search
my
on.
God, it's porn.
VR swing.
That is definitely.
House of Terror. Galaxy V. No. There's nothing here.
No, there's nothing.
no,
nothing
no,
here.
I think
wall.
this
We can
is
do
this
it,
is
guys.
fertile ground.
A VR
breaking new
massage
ground.
chair made me both happy and sad.
I
This is an
swear I
article.
saw like IGN do top 5 VR massage games last week. Surely there's like a top 5.
There's gotta be.
There's got. Come on.
IGN, get on this.
Hey, wait, this article says virtual reality massages are nearly as good as getting one in real life.
I doubt.
I really don't think that's true.
Yeah.
How do you do a virtual? How do you get a virtual reality massage?
You're like, oh yeah, that
Do you have a
feels good.
peripheral like
Thanks.
strapped
I
to your
guess
back?
so. There's like a backpack. And someone
It's
works
called
the
a
backpack
massage
on the
chair.
other side of the
I
room.
guess I don't know.
So is this a multiplayer then? Is like one person playing Mother Nature and the other person is trying to give you
my
the
God.
massage?
And they rate it. And if it's rated badly, the world
They
ends
need
'cause of
to.
bad weather.
They need to. Yeah, you need to tell them where you want the massage.
That or maybe like Mother Nature's puzzle that they're doing is trying to keep calm because they're so stressed, and they have to do a separate puzzle like in their brain to like just relax and be tranquil, and then the other person's just like beating down on these knots.
Maybe it should just be like each. It's like a randomized kind of like, okay, you have to get a certain type, like a certain intensity of a massage, and then you need to, a certain duration, and you need to do it a certain way according to specification, and it gets harder and harder, and you need to more complex massage moves. You can have massage moves like massage gestures, like the butterfly or something. I don't know.
That's
The butterfly.
Butterfly?
The
butterfly massage.
Like the butterfly
So
swing.
you know,
Like that's
the
a
butterfly.
Yeah, right, okay.
This, you know.
yeah.
Like I know we laugh, but I was talking to someone yesterday, and they were telling me that there's a VR game where you're a bird and you lay flat on a table.
No.
And
As,
then
as a
way.
person, you lay flat on
yeah,
the table.
and you flap your wings,
That's amazing.
Well, it's
and
like
then they have a little fan in front of you, and it's blowing cold air. So you're like,
I would
wonderful.
play this.
Apparently, it's really, really like it really relieves stress.
The
That's what I've
fan
heard.
part is what sold me. I wasn't really
Yeah.
into it, but once you talk about like a fan,
Yeah. Then
put
it's
some
real
like
virtual reality.
forest
If they could
smells in
now
there.
you're a fan of the game.
It's all
Now
about
a fan.
peripherals.
VR headset would stop that, but I wish flowing hair.
So we can do this. I think the
Guys,
massage
VR
game-
massage actually sounds like such an easy game to make.
Ah,
Super easy.
Let's do it.
I don't have. That's in VR. I'd need to have $1,000 Vive.
Oh my god.
anyone out
That's-
there?
It's probably
Anyone?
more than that in
We
Australia.
crowdsource it.
Crowdsource the Vive.
When in doubt, crowdsource it out.
I got two if you want one.
Forever.
So, okay, we've got now I feel like I need a massage. I'm like talking about it. So we got Wet Hot Australian Summer. It's the title. You are the protagonist is the.
Sounds so bad.
Who are you? If you're massaging Mother Nature, who gets to do
Australia.
that?
You are.
You are Australia.
You're Australia. You're the
Massaging Mother
personification of
Nature.
Australia.
Yeah.
what was it?
Nothing.
Who?
I said
What
nothing.
did you say? No, come on.
You're a hot, wet Australian. That needs to stop the hot, wet Australian weather.
You're too hot and wet.
Just got back from a surf, mate.
I'm just gonna take some notes.
So you're a hot, wet Australian in wet, hot Australian summer.
I think you said a hot, wet Australian mother. Didn't you say that?
That works too.
That's good.
That's what I heard. That's all.
Mothers need love too.
Why did you do this to us?
And I'm so sorry.
Of all the things,
I'm
you
so
decided
sorry.
to make it about wet, hot Australians.
I don't know where I was going with this one. So,
Neither
so
do we.
it's a multiplayer VR puzzle-based massage game with a peripheral attached.
Oh, there's a peripheral?
Well, so that the other person can get massaged as you're massaging them.
Okay.
So what's the marketing? How are you going to try to get this out into the world?
It's gonna be expensive, dude.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean,
Is
you're
this-
gonna have a peripheral. How are you gonna make that?
Do you think this is like
How are you gonna do that? Yeah.
Do you think this is like one of those games that it's all about? It's like it's less of a game you're trying to market. And it's more just like an art show. You're trying to teach people about global warming, something like that.
Yeah, it's-
so you
it's got
only
a
need to make
message.
one.
Oh yeah.
Got a really strong.
No, I'd
Yeah,
like,
just
like a,
hire PewDiePie to play it.
I'd like a marketing thing like a sort of Japanese style advert because they're always like just really weird and kind of
Real
crazy
wacky
and
and
like
zany.
stars and stuff. And it's just a lady and she's just content. And then you just see her like
Slowly
kind of-
gets hotter and wetter.
yeah, she's just
Oh
slowly,
my god.
and then she's suddenly really she's dripping, and then it's like, what's our game called again?
Wet hot Australian summer.
It's like Wet Hot Australian Summer, but it's in Japanese, so it's like blah, 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 and then no one's really, you know what I'm saying?
Japanese
See what I-
characters and some gibberish.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
All right.
Sign me
right,
up, advertising
sure.
agencies.
Got it.
Hard. I don't know.
How'd they do, guys?
Coming in stores near you.
All right.
It ended up being so off topic. I feel.
We're gonna go back to the States for this one.
Okay.
Oh boy.
October 31st, Halloween,
Yeah. Oh, I missed it.
is the single day with the highest purchase and consumption of chocolate and candy of all time.
Really?
For the United States.
This year?
Yeah. Sorry?
Oh, just in general.
In general.
The 31st,
okay.
like the day of
Like,
Halloween.
so on the day of Halloween,
Like panic
we
people
broke
were like,
records.
I got no candy for Halloween.
So much candy. So
Shouldn't you
much
just,
candy.
Just buy it the next day when it's on sale.
eaters go.
You could just buy it the next day, but then
But I
it's
guess
not
you wouldn't
fun.
be able to give it to the trick or treaters then or something.
I bought candy for trick or treaters, and I got one single trick or treater on my street. It was so annoying.
I haven't got a trick or treater in the 5 years I've been living in my house.
Do you guys do trick or treating in Newfoundland?
Yes.
Really?
Where don't they trick or treat?
I don't know. I just kind of assumed it was only an American thing. Do you guys do trick or
Bigger and
treating?
bigger.
It's getting bigger here, man. Yeah. but
Yeah.
I
Oh, really?
I personally don't. No.
Yeah.
Like,
Like-
you're old.
It's cool when kids come to your house and they're like dressed up and stuff, but like me, I'm old. You're right. Like I'm too old for that. You know.
You would never do that.
Halloween was
I
working
think
never too old for
I think this game's easy, right? We do something that's kind of like Bejeweled, but with candy,
So I was thinking.
and then we call it Candy Crush, and I reckon that'll sell. I reckon that'll be alright.
It might.
It'll be in a saga too.
Yeah, and like we could do more games. We can update it with other candy.
Microtransactions.
Microtransactions.
Lots
That's
of microtransactions.
smart.
Yeah.
Wow.
Have
sounds,
you-
it sounds really good.
Vaguely
Yeah.
familiar.
It really captures the hardcore and casual market, I believe.
So
you are the
can-
king of ideas.
Innovation.
So, yeah.
Outside of Candy Crush, I think
Candy Rush.
Rush.
Because it's a game about how you got no candy for Halloween. The stores are empty because everybody's buying it, and you got to rush out and find candy for Halloween.
You gotta
Candy
beat
rush.
kids. No, kidding. Don't do that.
The best-
Don't
Oh, you
make
could
that a game.
steal it from the kids. You have to go out and you need to steal the candy
Back from
from
the
the
kids to give
children,
back to the kids.
so that you can
Yes,
give the candy
yes.
to the children.
You're stealing the candy
You
from
dress
children?
up in a Halloween costume, and you can buy skins, obviously, and you go out there and you do like a reverse trick or treat,
Yes.
treat or trick, and trick.
You know those videos where like the mothers are like, "Oh, sorry, I accidentally ate all your candy," and to the children,
Right.
And then the children just break down and they like disown
like
their
that.
parents
Oh my
and
God.
they leave us. That is the market. That's the market. That's what you have to steal the candy back.
So
from
Jimmy
the children.
Kimmel is gonna market the game
Yeah.
for us.
Thank you, Jimmy.
This is sponsored by the new Candy Rush game that's coming out in stores, guys.
Is it a mobile game or is it a console game?
Depends on what we're doing for gameplay here. That's really
Yeah.
the factor here. I mean, I'm cool with like open world assassination style.
Yeah, I think that's been done. I feel.
Maybe it all
Few
takes place in
times.
a cul-de-sac.
I don't know. I don't think we should
was like a
assassinate the
top-down,
kids.
almost like tower defense thing, where
God.
you're utilizing the candy that you get back from the kids to give back to the kids to hire kids to get candy for you.
Yeah, and it- based
You're
off the
placing the
costume.
kids.
Oh, could
back.
it be like Halloween management? Could it be a management game where you have to
Yes, it's like a management sim.
yeah, and you hire kids, and then you get like executive kids who go out and hire the other kids
Oh my God.
to go get the candy.
I get little suits.
Wait, it could be a pyramid scheme.
Yes.
That we could pay them 1.5 times the candy they bring to you the next day.
Yeah.
Or like an hour later, and that way, it's like, I think this could work. And then eventually, when you can't give out all the candy, because obviously, it's a pyramid scheme, then you just
Assassinate them.
You just
kill 'em.
You
Just kill 'em.
hitman the hell out of those kids. Yeah.
That's getting banned in this country for sure.
Then you tell their parents what they've been up to, and then you take the candy.
Yeah, you take the
Candy Rush
Candy Rush.
coming to a store
Candy
near
Rush.
you.
Would Candy Rush would that be infringement on a trademark? Like would King
They
come
would
down?
try to.
Dude, putting candy in the name apparently is an infringement these days. Or putting
We
Saga
spell
in the
candy
name.
with an I instead of
Oh
a
yeah,
Y.
you can't like use Saga or whatever.
Candy Rush.
Candy Rush. No, this is Candy, but it's
D
cool.
can rush.
So I'm gonna be honest. You guys kind of lost me on the gameplay.
Yeah.
So can we wrap it? Can someone summarize the
I
gameplay?
really like
Okay, what
in
is the
one
gameplay?
one
So-
sentence?
Are we
Sort
doing-
of a mix between a resource management and like a tower defense, where you're hiring kids, sending them out to certain locations to pick up kids to get their candy. Well, are we trying to get candy or give candy out, or get candy to give out?
I would think like
We're giving out the candy, but we're not.
I would
We're
think
not
like
we're
it takes,
giving out candy
Pyramid.
to kids and getting more candy
Yeah.
back, so we can give it to more kids. So
Or
we get
maybe,
more
or
candy.
maybe it's just there's no candy in the stores because it all sold, so you need candy because you're hungry for
Yeah.
candy.
and that's all you can eat is
All you
candy.
can eat. Well, it depends on how many kids you steal candy from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
totally.
Still hazy on the gameplay.
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah, so I hear it's a resource management tower defense game.
Yep.
The problem is it's only for one night, So how are we gonna do this one night thing?
Is it maybe like it's one of those games that's like there's like a
Every
timer,
hour.
like you can only play it for 10 minutes at a time, and then like that's the end of Halloween, and then you see how you did
Then you go to next Halloween.
next Halloween.
Upgrade
Next
it.
year, and you got to
You
improve your
upgrade
profit
for the next
margin
Halloween?
over time, and there's a graph.
Right. So you were trying to build your tower over time
Yes.
and like have the best possible.
Year one, year
A tower
two,
made of
year
candy?
three,
Like,
and-
is it
yeah,
built
you're
out of
building
candy?
a physical tower out of candy.
Tower is
Okay.
candy. Yeah, the
Yeah.
tower is candy.
All right.
Yeah, and you can decorate it with your favorite candy. Is it a mobile game or?
It's definitely a mobile
It's a
game.
mobile game.
We can get
It's
that
a mobile
candy
You're definitely
sponsorship.
playing it on your phone,
Yeah.
on the bus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
you put it out at like on October 1st, and then obviously it dies after like Halloween's over. But you've already
You're literally only trying to do like
once the
work during
microtransactions are
Yeah.
in, that's it, man.
Right.
You made your millions. You're good to go.
Halloween. Retired to Newfoundland,
Yep. Basically.
best place on earth.
Yeah. Basically.
So Candy Rush, the resource management tower defense game, in which you are trying to hire children to steal candy from other children,
Yes.
so that you can have more candy and give it out on Halloween.
Yeah.
Okay. The protagonist is, I guess, you just play as yourself, like
You're playing as a guy in a cul-de-sac.
The
Like,
business
oh,
savvy kid.
yeah, the guy in the cul-de-sac. Okay, like the most suburban life possible.
Yes, super
Yeah,
suburban.
totally.
Super
Yeah.
suburban.
Like
And-
sub-suburban.
And how do you market it? You just put
We
it
released
out.
it on Halloween.
Release it on Halloween.
Jimmy
No,
Kimmel
'cause-
every year.
No, Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, right, Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel
Kimmel
does it on
does
October
on
1st. It's like,
Halloween.
so guys, it's Halloween season again, and the audience claps for no reason. And then he just goes on to show a video of some kids crying over candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And talks about it.
You too can make kids cry over candy if you get the Candy Rush app today. And then people download it.
Sold. Millionaires.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Thanks, Jimmy.
God, that sounds
Jimmy,
great.
you're the best.
Oh my God.
Jimmy Kimmel. How'd they do, guys? All right. To finish it off, let's see where are my notes. We're gonna go to a lightning round.
Oh God.
We have about 11 minutes left. We're gonna do a bunch of tech news, a bunch of news from technology.
Okay.
And we're gonna try to bang through these as quickly as possible.
All right.
We'll see how many we get through.
Okay.
All right. First one. Elon Musk unveils that Tesla and Solar City will have solar panels that can be installed as roof shingles on your house.
Ooh, that's actually really cool.
That would make a dumb game, though.
All right, let's see.
Roofer
You
Simulator.
play as Elon Musk, who is running around destroying other people's roofs, so that way they have no excuse and they have to get his new solar panel roof panels.
Done.
It's
That's
like
a game.
Tesla
Sold.
machine.
Ship it.
Game.
Wow.
What is it?
Okay.
Using a Tesla death ray to destroy house roofs so he can
Yeah.
sell more solar thingy mabobs.
So you're destroying the roofs to be able
Yeah.
to sell more.
Because
Yeah.
they're like, oh, I already have a roof. Not anymore. What do you do now?
What do you mean you already have a roof? Not anymore, you don't.
Actually, pulling one from outside of technology, the Iraqi coalition forces begin their attacks on Mosul, the second biggest city controlled by ISIS in Iraq.
Jesus.
This got real.
Yeah.
Real.
Lightning round, get quick. You can't. Don't dwell on all the darkness.
It's a Pokemon
Make it into
Go
a game.
Yeah.
Walk around and have to
You collect
find
foreheads.
the right people
No,
to
that's terrible.
kill. What?
I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff out there.
It's a dating sim where you assassinate the data. Wicked. Next.
Move on from that one. That one's rough.
Oh my God.
Let's go.
All right. Next one is Disney considers buying and then pulls out of considering buying Twitter.
Oh.
I can't answer this question.
You play Mickey
legally.
Mouse? You play Mickey Mouse. Can you
Hey.
play Mickey Mouse, please?
Yeah, you play as
Mickey's Magical Adventure. But like,
and they
but
projecting
Twitter.
Twitter. Like, so Mickey in Twitter, the Twitter bird, are
try-
like maybe out on a date or something.
Like Spyro the
that.
Dragon with the little dragon.
And Mickey's just trying to like figure out ways to get out of this date.
Oh,
and so
okay.
you have to like look around, make the right dialogue choices to try and like escape from this date with Twitter. And you're just like, Ryan,
Oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. Oh,
Yeah.
And you don't come back.
Yeah,
you climb out the
basically-
window.
Basically, and you succeed if you're able to get out of there.
So it's a
Bathroom
dating
is-
sim where you're not trying to go be on
Yeah,
a
it's
date.
a
bathroom.
Trying to
It's an
leave a
anti-dating
date.
sim.
Part dating sim, part
It's an
part room
anti-dating
escape.
sim, yeah.
Can it be a room escape game? Like you got to find the key
Oh,
in the bathroom
yeah.
to escape through.
Trying to get out through the window of the
Yeah.
bathroom.
Yeah.
And you're escaping Twitter.
And,
thought it was a
and
good
is it
idea
a
and
whale or
changed
is
your
it is
mind.
Twitter a whale or a bird?
They like catfish.
just a
Like,
bird.
like
I would say
totally
bird.
Disney got
Bird, yeah.
catfished.
Bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's that one, guys?
That's all right.
Yeah.
They love it. They love us.
All right.
3 people will buy that. That's good.
Next one is Apple releases the iPhone 7, is it? But this time without the headphone jack. New iPhone, no headphone jack. How is that a game?
Okay, you have to cut as many peripherals from the iPhone as possible.
Surgeon Simulator
Gotta
style.
make it.
Yeah,
so-
Surgeon Simulator
Surgeon
style.
Simulator, you just gotta like perform surgery on your iPhone to make it as crappy as possible.
Just taking everything
We'll just call it
away from
crapple.
it until it just becomes a.
Just call it
yeah.
what?
Call it crapple.
Crapple?
Yeah. And you just
Crapple.
Crapple.
It could be like a Scrabble style game.
And you've got to like move peripheral ports around and line them up.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, so it's
shit
like
like
that. It's like a docking,
It's
like a docking
it's like
game.
the sliding puzzle games where you got to slide the pieces around, then you get the peripherals lined up, and they disappear forever.
Oh, you know, like
They're gone.
what is it called? What's the game where the little cars? You move the cars and you get the little car out.
Yeah, and you get the,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. What's that called?
But you
God, that
gotta
was
get,
a lot of
but you gotta
fun.
get the headphone jack out.
Yeah, you got to get the headphone
You gotta
jack
move
line up, and
around.
then
You gotta move around
it's
all the
gone.
components in the iPhone to get the headphone jack out.
And then you like the win condition is like no more headphone jack.
You don't have head jack.
Yeah, you
it's
just need to
gone.
get it out. You just, and it gets
Right.
harder and harder. They keep updating the iPhone with new
Yeah.
things.
You got to
need
remove
the
more
headphone
things.
jack.
Eventually, there's nothing left
Oh yeah, nothing yet.
at all.
Totally.
Yeah.
That's good.
They're selling just air.
Oh yeah, you replace it with just crap. And we can still call
You
it
just
crapple.
put literal
Well,
crap
like
in
you
there.
remove the headphone jack and then replace it, like, and then in the next round, instead of having a headphone jack, there's crap there. You need to remove the next thing, and then eventually all that's left is crap.
So it's just all crap.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
there's just like crap inside the phone.
There's
at the
crap
end.
inside the
That's
phone.
how you
That's
win.
it.
Not
The
crap
win
inside a
condition.
phone, it's
It's
is
just the
beat
phone has
game.
nothing but crap in it. There's nothing left.
But it's
all
Apple
gone.
branded, so people will buy it.
Oh. You know what? You might be right there. Okay, next one is 3 astronauts return from the International Space Station and live stream their landing.
Ooh. Okay.
Is it like a lunar lander type of thing?
How long were they away for?
I think it was it wasn't like one of those guy that was there for a year. It was like a normal tour of duty for
Okay.
each of them different months, like something like.
Can
3
it be
months,
like a
something
crop
that.
style thing where they get off the spaceship and they haven't been on Earth in a long time, so they're like jelly, and then you have to like try and
The bone density's down.
It's like a physics-based walking simulator.
Physics-based walking simulator.
Like
exactly.
Quap, yeah, Quap. It's Quap.
Like
Yeah.
Octo
Quap,
Dead
and it's
kind of
being
thing.
live streamed, so you've got to like try and look as
Gravity.
appropriate as possible, or you're just trying to get like points from like the public that are watching you.
You don't want the public to start fearing space.
No.
You have to try and walk
So you
in
have
front
to-
of your competition, so you have to be like the first person out of the door.
Oh yeah, you could be like
It's like a multiplayer thing. So there's a bunch of
multiplayer,
you.
3
There's
people
3
in a
of you
game, and you have to get out first.
out first, and
you're
look
just
the
wobbling
most
around.
professional,
Yeah.
Wobbling around. I think that's
and
great.
make people not afraid of space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
NASA
Yeah.
sponsor me.
Don't be afraid of space, guys. Space is great.
Space
Except
is
for
cool.
turns you to jelly, but don't tell anyone.
Called Space Race.
Could have called it space race.
What's it
Race
called?
into the door. Space Race.
Space race. And are you racing other people, or can you
like
is there
Space Jam,
combat
Space
involved?
Jelly.
Can you push them to the
Yeah,
side?
I'm sure you could like try to elbow someone
Yeah,
like
there's
with your
like
arm. and-
with jelly elbows. Yeah, you can combat with jelly elbows.
Totally.
Yeah, a little bit
the
of.
jelly elbow. Just a little elbow.
You
Yeah.
could do
Yeah.
like you guys ever play GURP? The game GURP?
No.
It's like by Fadi, the person who made Quap, but you have to like climb. a
Climb,
mountain.
yeah, that one. That was
And
really
you have
cool.
to use like each
key is a different key on the
so you can be
keyboard.
like that. You have to press the keys on the keyboard so that you can stay upright, and if you fall down, you get game
Oh,
over
that's
or
so
something.
cool.
Yeah.
that was actually a really fun game.
Yeah.
Oh.
I also like Clop. Clop is a good one.
Yep.
It's
Clop,
a lot
Clop
like
with a
Quap,
horse.
but you're a pony.
Yeah.
And there's a guy making fun of the pony, telling him, he's like, you can't, you're a whatever, and then you have to like try and get to a lady or something. There's
Yeah.
a lady on the other side. I
a
don't
fun
know.
game.
It's a good game. Yeah.
Clop.
Yeah, check it out.
That's pretty good.
It's free online.
I actually feel like that's a game that I'd kind of want to play, like the astronauts returning from space. Very nice.
Yeah.
All right, I think that you guys just did. You got through the lightning round. Well done.
Wow.
Give them a round of applause, everybody. Very, very nice. So let's sign off with, why don't we all say if our PAX experience was a game. Let's say what our PAX experience would be like if it was a game. So each of you can take turns, and whoever has something can sign off, and then we'll exit the stage with what our...
I think it's quite obvious that all of us will say that it's a dating sim where you assassinate someone
Yeah.
at the end.
And we're all
But,
queens.
you know, if we're going
And
to
we
go
all
somewhere
play as a
different,
queen.
just...
God damn it.
I'm waiting for it. Come on, guys, what do you got?
Well, I
Mine-
guess my PAX. I'm Reese. Starting off, I guess my PAX experience was like imagine the hardest level of like Dino Dash or something. Where you're running around because I was showing off at my booth. So many people around, trying to tell them all how to play the game, explain the game, go around. So yeah, something like that.
Oh, and can you tell everybody, what you do, where they can find you if they want to see your game?
Cool.
for
So
the convention?
I'm Reese. I'm from Pinefire Studios. We are making a game called Kieru. We're on the PAX show floor at the moment. It is a multiplayer stealth action game where you utilize the environment around you to hide from your enemies. So you'll be like hiding in your own color because it's completely black or white. So come check us out there. We'll find us on Facebook, Twitter. We have our own website at Pinefire Studios. And if you Google black and white ninja game, we should be the top one that comes up.
Can you put Jerry Seinfeld in that game?
We could put a soup hat.
Yeah, super.
Okay.
Nice. And where can everyone find you?
Yeah, I'm Jackson, of course. I do a kids' TV show on the Disney XD channel called Gameify. So if you're a kid, you'll probably like it, and if you're an adult, you'll probably think I'm kind of weird, but that's okay. I'm also Science JZ on Twitter. Just flick me a tweet, abuse me, tell me my panel is terrible if you'd like.
What's your Twitter handle?
Twitter handle is Science JZ, as in
Science Jay-Z.
Science JAYZ. Like,
Wow.
because I was telling you before, my friend, that I
Yeah.
studied science for a long time. So at one point in my life, I was pretending to be Jay-Z, but it's kind of failed. And now I am on a panel at PAX. So, you know, my experience is like one of those, like sort of like the shovelware stuff.
Yeah.
Where it's just like everything's coming at you very quickly, but it's also not, like, personally not presented that well. And It's basically just self-deprecating.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Nice.
Mine, as you can tell, because I'm obviously sick, like I'm sitting here blowing my nose and stuff during the panel, it would be like Dr. Mario.
Yeah.
Trying to like, also try not to get everyone else sick, so I'm like constantly with like hand sanitizer, like washing my hands and like.
True hero.
So that would probably be my PAX experience so far. But oh wait, no.
And where can people find you?
Yeah, where can we find me? I was for some reason blanking there. My name's 8-Bit Dylan on YouTube and Twitch. You can follow me on Twitter at 8-Bit Dylan, but the 8 is spelled out because God dang it, 8-Bit Dylan on Twitter, where it's not spelled out. You took it from me, and
Buy it from him.
yeah, I'm like
It's against the rules, but I've done it.
Girl, I tried. And I'm more of like an LGBT gaming personality online.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Sweet.
My PAX experience, 36 hours of traveling to get here. So it's probably just going to be like a travel simulator.
Like
kind
an
of thing.
Oregon Trail type thing?
Well, maybe, yeah, and you got to like get through customs and stuff, and you got to make sure there's nothing bad in your bag, and just like, took me 4 flights to get here.
Same.
That's a lot of flights.
Yeah.
There
And
was
it's only available
a 4
on
hour,
planes.
a 4 hour, a 16 hour, and a
Game is
1.5
only
hour.
on planes.
It's a plane game. You can only play your game on the plane.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, a
it.
mobile game you can take with you and have some fun
Just
with.
like those Bejeweleds.
Yeah. I've been playing a game at PAX as well, though. It's called Overwatch Bingo, where you just have to find as many Overwatch cosplayers as possible.
There's a lot of maze.
I've got a lot. There's like
lot of them.
McCree,
There's so many
Genji,
maze.
Mei, Diva, Reaper, Junkrat. There's a whole bunch more.
That's pretty good.
I need some
Reinhardt.
Zenyatta,
There's like a full
though.
Reinhardt
I need
like
Zenyatta.
cosplay.
Really?
Yeah, you can check it out.
That's
There was a
incredible.
bucket
Walking
head.
around and stuff. It's
And where
easy
can
to
people
see.
find you?
Find me at Matt Shea on Twitter, MATTSHEA. Thank you. Bye. Time's up.
Cool. Thank you very
Later.
much, guys.
Thanks, guys.